What's up? What's up? We back with another episode of Beyond the Clientele. I'm your host, J1, J100, Mr. So 100, and I do it the So 100 way. I got a special guest with me, man. One of the most talented brothers I know, man. My guy, Travis Terry in the building. What's up with you, bro?
My brother, what's going on, beloved? You all right?
Man, I'm good, bro, man. First off, let me say thank you for accepting the invite and showing up, man. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And this is a different guest on the platform, man. I haven't had any musicians on the platform yet. Okay. So you the first one, man. I appreciate it,
man. For sure. I appreciate the invite, man.
Yeah, yes, for sure, man. Well, first thing I want to do, Trav, I want you to tell the people what it is you bring to the look good and feel good industry.
Okay. So I am a musician by trade. I actually have a business here that provides live entertainment for local venues in the city.
Okay.
And so one of the natures of my business is I provide work for working musicians and singers.
Okay.
And so I actually take great pride in that. So yeah, a lot of singers and artists feed their families because of TBT Productions, and I'm very ecstatic about that.
Okay, and that's the name of, you said TV or
TBT.
TBT.
Yes, sir.
Productions. Okay, so that I take that's your initials.
In a roundabout way, yeah.
In a roundabout way. Okay, I like that, man. I like that. And how would the people contact you or get into it, whether it be an artist that's looking for your expertise, or maybe a venue looking for entertainment? How would they get in touch with you?
So it's a great question. So there are two businesses: TBT Pro, which is for the live shows, and there's TBT Productions, which is for studio stuff.
Okay.
Right. So I'm a producer as well.
Okay.
So, matter of fact, we're working on an album. Should be out this summer. So be on the lookout for that. Shameless plug, by the way.
Shameless plug.
Absolutely. So yeah, we are working on an album. You can reach me on Facebook at Travis Terry. You can find me on Instagram at _Travis Terry, or you can look up the company page, which is TBT Pro, on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. Yeah, I got that. Now, my next question is, what all instruments do you play?
Man, it's funny. I play piano, I play organ, I thump at the bass a little bit. I started on the drums though.
Really?
Yeah, as a young kid, as a jit. You know what I'm talking about? So started with the drums, and then when I went to middle school, got in the marching band, I was on the drums. When I made it to high school, the band director said, "Oh, I heard about you." He said, "Nah, we ain't putting you on no drums. Nah, you gotta learn something else."
Yeah, you were showing out.
Yeah.
You were showing out on the drums. Yeah.
So he put me on the sousaphone, the tuba.
Tuba, okay.
And from the tuba, I learned how to play trumpet and
right.
flugelhorn, French horn. Wow. So all brass. Now you give me a saxophone, a woodwind, I'm shocked. I can't help it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope, man. I've always admired musicians, man. I've always wished I can play. I did do a little music myself.
Okay.
And I did my own little, I made the beats. I had the MPC, a couple rollings, and a couple keyboards. I had the whole studio set up.
We gotta talk about this, brother.
See
what you still got.
Yeah, but I never had any, I never had any form of training, but I knew how to put some sounds together, but I didn't learn any chords or anything like that, and if I did, it was by accident.
Man, most gifted brothers, that's how it starts. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised how many talented brothers be in the studio don't know what they doing. But when they piece it together,
it works
a masterpiece, bro.
For real, yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's crazy because I come from a musical family. My father's father was a musician, and they had a band when they were young and everything, traveling band, and traveled, kind of like how the Jacksons were like young teenagers playing in adult clubs and stuff. But I learned a little singing here and there and picked up a little talent from it, but they really did it.
For sure.
And I hate that I didn't get that, you know what I'm saying? Because I see a brother jump on them keys and then get to singing, boy, he got some work for their ass.
Hey, man, it ain't never
You
too
know what
late,
I'm
bro.
saying?
It ain't never too late, beloved. You let me
For
know when
real.
you're ready. I'll put you on the mic.
Yeah, for
Yes, sir.
sure, man. Well, that's what's up, man. Well, what I would like to do now, because this is Beyond the Clientele, you know what I'm saying? So, I want, this is the platform where the audience get to know you as a person, as an individual, as a man, you know what I'm saying? So, tell the people a list of things you are beyond the clientele.
Let me go and drink.
Yeah, take your sip. Sip out the red cup, man. And tell us a few things you are, man. I'm sure that's what people would like to know.
Man, I am my brother and sister's keeper.
No doubt.
I really take pride in being accessible to those in need. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Whether it be from a musical standpoint or if you just need help moving in your house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I take pride on being a pillar in my community.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a son. I'm a brother.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an uncle. I'm
Okay.
a nephew. And your favorite cousin. You hear me?
Dig that.
You know what I'm saying? But no kids yet. Ain't nobody caught me slipping.
Ain't nobody pulled you in yet.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though.
Almost.
Let me tell you something. I lived in New Orleans for a little while.
Ooh-wee.
Boy, I had 3 pregnancy scares in 2 months.
For real?
I had to get up out of that pig.
So you got to run. So you had to go back across that long bridge.
Hey, what Red Fox say, boy, they was gonna put a root on you.
I'm telling you.
I can't do it.
For real,
Yes,
man.
sir.
That's what's up, man. So you're not a father yet. That's unique, man, because, most of us, I'm going to say me, I've been a father since I was 16, but
For sure.
most guys in there, how old are you?
I'm 36.
36. Most guys mid-30s, man, usually have a kid or two.
Yeah, I'm an anomaly.
Or 3,
brother.
or 4,
or
or
5.
5, or 6, like myself.
I got a partner who a granddaddy.
Yeah. I got my first grandbaby. I'm a
Straight
little
up.
older than you, but
Yeah.
I got my first grandbaby,
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, my first grandbaby. She'll be 2 next month.
Okay, dig that.
Yeah,
Dig
yeah.
that. Paw.
Paw like a
Yeah.
motherfucker. I'm loving it too, man.
For
She got a
sure.
hold on me. She
For
got
sure.
a real hold on me, for real. And you said you was a brother, man. How many siblings you got?
Man, with my dad and my mom together, I would say 5.
5 of them.
Yeah.
5 of them. And that's brothers. How many brothers?
Man, I got 2 on my dad's side and 2 on my mom's side.
Oh, so and one sister.
And 1 sister.
One sister. Okay. So, what was life like growing up with 4 brothers?
Man, first of all, and I'm the baby brother on my dad's side.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like, and I'm the oldest on my mama's side. Which
That's
is crazy.
dope. That's dope.
Man, them jokers, man. I ain't gonna stunt. Like we kind of grew apart because I was so much younger than them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So they was off living life when I was coming
While you were
up.
growing up, yeah.
Yeah. So,
I understand that dynamic. I'm kind of like that with my little sister,
Yeah.
like 12, 13 years apart.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to connect whenever you're so distant in age. So I
Right.
totally get that. I thought maybe you had them. It'd be different when you with them 4 brothers, everybody 2 years apart. That's a different type of situation.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
And it's the same with my little brother. Like, I think my baby brother is 25.
So he about 9, 10 years younger.
Yeah, and then my other brother, now you may know him. He goes by JP, Just Paid. He's a producer as
Just
well.
Paid.
Yeah. Look
Here in
him up.
Memphis?
Here in Memphis.
Okay.
He a bad boy. That's my little brother. He's
Just
he
paid.
just turned 30, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So we're not
I'm
too
gonna
far
have to tap
back.
in with him.
Tap
I need to
in
get
with
him
him,
on
man.
the show, man. I'm gonna have to get his info before you go.
Hey man, he got hot when he made this diss track for I want to say it was Finesse.
Oh yeah.
Whatever rapper there was, I can't think of his name right now. He gonna kill me for this too. Whatever rapper it was, he made a diss track for Finesse, and he made the track for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dig that. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tap in with you. What you say, JP?
JP, just pay.
Just pay. Salute to just pay. I'm
Pay
gonna get
business,
with
you
you,
hear
brother.
me?
Yeah. Okay. And then you said uncle, nephew. Of course, I know. I know that feeling, that nephew feeling. I'm a nephew, man, and I got plenty of uncles and aunties. And I love that feeling. I love that nephew feeling.
You know what's crazy? I never thought I'd get to the age where, hey nephew, let me hold something. I'm like, oh, this is what we're doing in life now.
Yeah, like that.
I done made it, mama. You hear me?
Yeah, I made it, yeah.
I done made it.
Hey, a lot of times, that nephew vibe get looked over, man. But that's a hell of a vibe, man. That nephew vibe is a good vibe.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. I love my uncles. They, you know what? And it took for me to become older and just date a diaspora of women, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And man, a lot of women get touched early on, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of men too. A lot of men don't like talking about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm so thankful that my uncles like shielded me around real men, bro.
Real, yeah.
Like, and my uncles didn't touch me and no crazy stuff like
that's
that.
real, bro.
For real. So,
and because it's definitely it happens in a lot of families.
Absolutely.
Man.
And it don't get talked about.
It don't. Yeah, they don't want to taint the family name.
Absolutely.
Sometimes
Absolutely.
it goes like that sometimes.
You know.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I'm
sure.
the same way. I had some solid uncles, real hard working.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I got a lot of knowledge from, man. I learned I became extremely tool savvy at a young age from having the uncles that I have. They mechanics and carpenters and stuff like that. And that later on helped me in life. I know how to do a whole lot of stuff, man.
Dig.
And that came from my uncles and my pops, man. They just those what they call them journeymen, man. They there's hard working guys that do their thing, man.
Shout out to the uncles,
man. Shout out to the uncles and aunties, man, for sure. You said you had your uncle yourself, so you got a couple nieces and nephews.
Matter of fact, I got nieces that's like old enough to be my sister. My dad was an old player. You know
Okay.
And so I got two nieces that both have children of their own.
So you're
I'm
a great uncle. Dig that.
You know what I'm talking about? And I love them little jokers too. Every time they see me, they hit me for some money.
Yeah. Because you know that Uncle Road. That's what comes into play.
I've been passed the torch.
Yeah. You know that road.
On the kids. You know?
You got to do it. Do it.
And I'm so busy in my schedule.
Yeah.
I miss birthdays. I miss Christmas. Just like my pops did me and my sister growing up. I see nephew and niece. Here you go, baby.
You gotta drop it off.
100.
Yeah, you gotta drop it off.
And look, they don't
that impact their life too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that impact them, man, for real.
For sure.
Yeah.
They'll never. Let me tell you something. I got a niece, a great niece. Her name is Elle. Hey, Elle. Uncle love you, baby.
Yeah. What's up, Elle?
Man, Elle had a birthday party. First of all, she had a party at what's the spot in South Haven? Agave. Is it a Mexican restaurant spot?
Probably so.
Okay.
I'm not familiar, but probably
so. Anyway, little kid now. She ain't but like 8, 9.
She got a venue.
Man, a venue, P. I'm talking about Gucci this, Gucci
that.
She
turned.
Baby, I'm talking about baby girl turned. You hear me? Little bro and my nephew, he got on his John had on some Balenciaga.
I'm finna say some Amiri.
Yeah.
Shit like
I
that.
had to put my mirror on. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was
you gotta get with him.
Yeah, for sure. I can't be looking crabby out here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? So I pull up. I asked baby girl, what you want for your birthday, baby? She said $300.
Ooh, expensive, baby.
Expensive, you hear me?
Yeah.
She can't even drive yet.
Can't even drive. Always about 300.
300.
Shit, when she get to driving, she go or a car. She ain't gonna get
and not just any car. She want
a real car. Yeah.
So I said, well, look, here go 100. Make this work.
Yeah, make that work. Go hustle.
Yeah, you hear me?
Here goes something to get started.
But look, so everybody see put out that 100. Everybody's digging in their pocket.
Yeah.
Baby girl got that 300.
For real. It be like that. You set the standard.
For sure. Then she went to Five Below and balled out.
That's what's up. That's what's up,
Yeah,
man.
shout out to L and Quee and Salem.
No doubt.
And the new baby girl, my other niece, she got her new daughter. So yeah,
Really?
yeah, shout out to
Little
them,
bitty
man.
one, yeah.
Yeah, Unc gonna catch up with y'all one day.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Y'all got a hell of a unk right here.
For sure.
But damn, man. Okay, well, check it out, man.
Hold on, Pete. I gotta shout out my sister because she gonna get on my head.
Oh, get up, yeah, get to it.
Shout
I
out
don't
to
want you to
Roslyn.
get whooped by your sister
smoke.
now. Yeah,
I done mentioned you, but I
Yeah.
need to shout out my sister too, Roslyn. What's up, baby? I see
no
you.
doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
Tell that camera that whatever camera is a red dot, that's the one you can be.
Roslyn, I love you. I know
Yeah.
you're going to nursing school. Congratulations. I ain't got it.
No doubt. If she going to nursing school, she gonna have it in a minute.
I was sure.
Yeah, she gonna have it in a minute. That's what's up, man. Well, let's get into this Beyond the Clientele, man. Check it out. I want you to do this for me. Based on, during the time frame of different decades of your life, you know what I'm saying? I want you to tell the people something that impacted you, that stuck with you and made you the man you are today. Start with your first decade, that 1 to 10, man, when you were just a little kid. Where you from?
Man, I'm from a few places. Shout out to Mason, Tennessee.
Okay.
Shout out to North Memphis.
Okay.
Shout out to Oakland, Tennessee.
Okay.
But we started out in Mason, in the country.
Uh-huh.
And then Mom got a new job and moved to North Memphis for a little while.
Okay.
And she got married, so we moved out to Oakland.
Okay.
So I got a few ties to a few places.
That's what's up. Okay, well, starting off with that first 1 to 10, man, you know, tell the people something that stuck with you, man, and still walks with you to this day as a man. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Some real impact. And then sometimes, you know, it might be something simple. It don't have to be major. It could be some your mama sit you down and told you that this right now to this day, it walks with you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's start there.
Man, I will just go by off of what I saw.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
And,
that has the biggest impact.
For sure.
For real.
My dad and my stepdad, although I get along, they both were influential to me in my life and my upbringing.
Okay.
My pops, dude was just different. You know what I'm saying? Real stand-up guy, man of integrity. Thing was, my pops was a big player. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. Okay.
He was married. So I was an outside kid.
Oh, you a side baby?
Yeah, I'm the side baby. But peep though,
I'm with you.
he didn't treat me like that.
Right.
Nor did his wife treat me like that. You know what I'm saying?
So you know what, that says a lot about him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Me and my sister went over to his house, and we kicked it with the family.
Ain't no acting funny talk. Yeah.
It wasn't no secrets.
Yeah.
You know, but that's how grown folks handle
That's
business.
how you do it. Because I've never understood how a man can allow a woman to deny him his relationship with his child, whether it's outside, whatever.
For sure.
That's a decision that, I mean, it's like, it's either you gonna have to deal with it or we can't be.
Absolutely.
Even if I made the mistake, whatever it may be, this baby is in here now. I'm taking care of mine.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, it is what it is. I'm sorry I hurt you, and you can leave.
I promise you can.
You can leave, but I got to be a part of my child's life.
Absolutely.
I've never understood that, but that says a lot about your pops, man.
Yeah,
If he was able to maintain that and still it can still blow over without any, you know, where you notice any mistreatment or like, why they doing me like that? Because kids go through that a lot.
For sure.
Yeah, that old. I mean, I recently saw something on the internet. Dude said he had a 9-year-old son. And the man brought the boy, told his wife, man, he's staying with us. He like, I ain't signed up for this. He ain't finna be here. I mean, I know that's your son, but he like, no, he's staying here. She like, I don't know about that. And it just blew me to watch. I'm like, that ain't supposed to be like that.
Now, was the son before her? Or?
Before her.
Oh, yeah, she
Yeah, she was. It was just basically, you know, the mom, whatever her circumstances was, man, letting his son go stay with his daddy. Man, I don't give a damn. We in a tiny home. Man, if he come, we got to make room for him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is. If he come, we got to make room. But this woman was really tripping. Like, she was like she knew about it. It wasn't like it was a side baby or nothing. It was just like, she's like, I didn't sign up for this. I don't want him staying here. It blew my mind just to watch that though, bro.
Man, tough titty. My son ain't gonna be with me.
Better know it, for real. But go ahead. You said, okay, I ain't mean to cut you off or whatever, but
you good.
Man, carry on.
Nah,
carry
man.
on.
And so again, seeing that, not realizing what was going on, I just knew, I got two mamas.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
all right, cool. So I respect this woman as my other mama when I'm in my daddy's house.
No doubt.
Man, Pop's teaching me how to ride a bike. First of all, I'm 4. He's teaching me how to ride a 10-speed.
Yeah, let's
let
get
you know
it.
how old it
Yeah,
is.
let's get it, man.
About...
Man, you can ride. If you can ride a bike, you can ride a bike.
One would assume.
Yeah, that's how he thinking. Hey, man, you can ride a bike. You can ride a bike.
Man, look, I scared my knee up so much trying to ride that jump. I learned though.
Yeah,
you hear me? I ain't want to fall no more.
Damn right. Damn
you know,
right.
so yeah, man, Pops was just a real, genuine dude, bro, and.
And you said your stepfather.
Yeah,
and
He really, man, again, another man of integrity. You know what I'm saying? He took in some kids that wasn't his.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to respect that.
You got to.
For sure. And treated us like we his. You know, we didn't, man, we went on vacations, we had Christmas, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
It was lit.
Yeah.
You know, so, it caused a rift between the two, but, stand up guy.
It still came together when it came to instilling something in you.
For sure. Like, as far as like teaching me how to be respectful. Yeah. Teaching me how to put on a suit, put on a tie, how to match the tie with the shirt and the suit. You know what I'm saying? Put the shoes with the tie. You know what I'm saying? Like the socks gotta accent the tie. You know what I'm talking about?
Doubt,
like at an early age, I'm talking about like 9. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and this step pops teaching you that guy.
Step pops teaching
so they working, they don't even know it, but they working hand in hand on you as a young.
For sure. And that's why it's imperative that these stepdads and these biological dads, they have a relationship of some sort.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about the kid. Kid needs to be here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Real.
So, and I know some guys who are in those
dynamics. Yeah.
And so I salute those brothers. Salute to you guys.
For sure. That's what's up. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the 10 to 20 decade.
10 to 20, man.
That usually is a real big transition, of course. You know, you go from 10, teenager, then all the way into your 20s. You're going to graduate high school. But just hone in on some of those impactful times in that window.
So, I didn't touch on it, but at the age of 5 and 6, I was banging on pots and pans.
Oh, okay.
So age 10, I discovered music.
Okay.
For real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I got a chance to play for the church choir on the drums and such. You know, where a lot of musicians get their start.
Yeah.
Man, 13, I started playing piano.
Really?
Yeah. 13.
Oh, so you jump right in.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, with the drums, obviously you beating on pots and pans, you were self-inspired at that point. Did you see anyone in your family, or you know, did someone you watched that like, oh, I want to do that, or was it something that just you had that rhythm in you and you just was like, I want to make some music?
Man, you know what's crazy. And he shout out to Tony Dickinson, and Frank Ray Jr. So
Frank Ray Jr. That's the
Terry
pastor?
Mason,
the pastor, Frank Ray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so Frank Ray's first wife, is my great grandmother's niece.
Oh.
And so that's how the correlation between Frank Ray Jr. and I.
Okay. Cousins. Yeah.
And so I bring Junior back in like the 20s.
Okay.
20s conversation, because that's where he's more important, right?
All right.
So, but I used to see videos of him, my cousin Tony Dickinson and Terry Mason. They were like, I don't know if you're familiar with Orlando Draper and the Associates. Real big community choir right here in the city of Memphis. Look them up.
Really?
Like back in the 90s.
Okay. See, I'm not originally from Memphis.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, I've been here for about 23 years now.
Okay.
But I'm originally from Illinois myself.
Okay, for sure.
I didn't go to school here or anything. I got out the Army and came to Memphis.
For sure.
Yeah. So I didn't grow up here, but my kids did, and I established myself here. But
yeah, you're a Memphian now.
Yeah, I'm for sure a Memphis.
Memphis.
Yeah, I'm Memphis right now. Now when I talk to people now, but I always clarify that because people are trying to tell me some history, and most Memphians know it, but I be like, I really didn't get it. Because I came a little late, what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But I'm definitely Memphis at this point, though. You know what I'm saying?
So I used to see my cousin Tony Dickerson on these VHS tapes, and anybody who grew up in church, grandmama and them, they keep VHS tapes.
They gonna have a whole revival.
Yeah, so when you go over grandmama's house, you ain't got no choice but to watch what she watches.
Whatever she watches.
And so I'm watching my cousin on the tapes.
Yeah.
And this man killing the keys. I'm like, man, dude, cold.
Yeah.
And so that inspired me to want to at least try.
Be a part of that.
You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And so I had a great ear. Like I learned how to play by ear before I learned how to read music.
Wow.
One of my things was I think the first song I learned how to play was I Ain't Mad at You by Tupac.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my mama heard me because initially my sister was supposed to learn how to play.
Wow.
And they was putting money into her, piano lessons, this and the third. She just didn't care about it.
She wasn't clicking, yeah.
And they got a upright piano put in the house for her to practice on. Got her a keyboard for Christmas one year.
She ain't studying that shit.
Man, they heard me on that.
Yeah, he like, man, get into that boy. we picked the wrong one.
Yeah. So yeah, mom heard me playing that joint, and she was like, you can make some real money if you for real about it.
Yeah.
What you mean? She said, well, if you play for the church, we could pay you. I'm
Every
like,
Sunday.
Sidebar, my mother was the first lady, my stepdad was the pastor.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Just imagine the kind of upbringing I had.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the perfect child, but I'm
I'm
out here with the dope dealers and killers.
Yeah,
You hear
because that's what is intriguing to you at
sure.
that point.
Yeah, like you tell somebody, hey, don't touch
don't
the
do
stove.
it.
I'm gonna
Let
touch
me
it
see
anyway.
how hot this thing really is.
Let me get burned.
Yeah, that might not be that hot.
For sure. So yeah, man.
So they saw it. They saw you had that talent, and they just put a little bug in your ear, like, hey, if you really, really, really with it, we can do something.
For sure. And so I went from learning how to play little rap songs here and there to mom said, you know what, I'm gonna put you in some piano lessons.
Okay.
So shout out to Stacey Whitmore.
That was your teacher.
He was my teacher.
Or instructor.
He just gave me a lot of sheet music to kind of learn. Mostly gospel stuff.
Okay.
And went from there, man. I caught the bug.
Yeah.
And the first time I played in front of people just cheered.
Don't tell me they shot.
Man, they got
made them shout.
Yeah.
Ooh, you get that shout. That's bigger than a round of applause.
Hey, for real.
For real.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I got y'all now. You know what I'm saying? So like it did something for me.
Yeah.
And so I said, yeah, I'm gonna get cold on this stuff.
Yeah.
So man, I started listening to John P. Key and
Yes, sir.
Don Lawrence, stuff like that. So I really got in tune with the gospel music side of things.
Right.
Fast forward a little bit, I mean, I got really good.
Really good.
Scholarship offers good. Yeah. So but the streets was calling me. You know what I'm talking about?
Of course. If they said the devil. The devil called.
So I got a lot of calls to come play on Beale Street at like 15, 16.
Really? What were they doing? They were doing like teenage stuff down there then?
No, I was just gonna be a young nigga with some old niggas.
Oh, for real?
For sure.
Some of the live performances and stuff.
Right.
Really?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because you done made a buzz for yourself in the church realm, and they like, oh, we need this young man.
I'm not gonna call no names because I was a minor. But
yeah. You grown now.
Yeah. So yeah, like when I first got my car, '91 Caprice Classic, man. I miss that Johnny.
Yeah, you want that John again.
Man,
you run that back right now, you a cold man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you a cold
if
man.
I ever find one, if y'all got one for sale, I'll let you boy.
Yeah, you a
91
cold.
with the skirt on the back.
Yes, sir.
Chrome. Woo!
Yeah.
Boy, I was clean.
Clean as hell.
Man, so I'm driving that junk downtown Beale Street. And aside from doing that, I was playing in the with these gospel groups too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Making some bread. I'm making bank.
So you really getting you some money.
Yes, sir.
As a teenager.
Yeah.
The church, other groups, other gospel groups, and you done tapped into a little bit of the adult scene.
Man, look, I was 17. I had a job at Sam's Club selling the cell phones.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was doing that. I was on Beale Street. I was playing for these gospel groups. I'm making about $600-700. So 17 years old, you making $700 a week. That's good money.
Yeah, that's good money.
You know, so
you living.
Yeah, for sure.
You living
for
good.
sure. You know, so stepdad said, "Man, you coming in the house too late." He said, I don't come in at midnight."
Yeah.
He was like, "Man, no child of mine coming in after me."
Hey, that's the old school grown man way now.
sure.
Come on, now. And you don't pay the.
That was it. The part there.
Now, if you start covering these bills, we ain't even got to talk about it.
Yeah.
But if you coming in after me, you must be at work.
Yeah. So, and maybe if we had had a conversation, that would have been, but it was the principle of me coming in late.
The rules of the house.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And now, as a 36-year-old man, I
You
respect
get it.
I get it.
You get it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
you felt like you ain't doing nothing wrong.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was really just making bread. It just so happens that my job ends at a certain hour.
Yeah, it didn't line up with what his standards were. Yeah.
And his standards were is either my way or the
The
highway.
highway, of course.
I mean, shit, I take the highway.
That's usually how it goes.
For
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, man, I hurt my mama's feelings, man. She was hurt. So,
Yeah, because she thought you were boy trying to stay. You said this. All right, I'm out.
Hey man, I've been hard headed all my life.
Yeah. Man,
but I would
real.
say this. I learned more lessons in the street than I ever would have
You definitely
being
did.
coddled under them. You know what I'm saying?
But you said 17.
17.
That's honestly, and I'm just being real because I was living as a grown man at 16. Like left home. Only thing I was doing was going to school. But before school and after school, I'm living like a grown man.
For sure.
Nobody, no supervision, nobody telling me what to do. I'm doing everything on my own. But in hindsight, I think that's when it really kicks in.
Yeah.
To where if I may not tell you got to go, but you finna start showing some man signs now.
Right.
And I think that's important for a young man. And I think that's what happens to a lot of young men today that's terrible because they wait too late to step into that realm. And a lot of times it may be a single mother that's holding them back from that, or it just wasn't a man to say this is what needs to happen. But 17, for sure 18, you know what I'm saying? It's time to make your way. But I'm sure your situation probably inspired your stepfather to say, hey, you're not finna do that. But at the same time, you took the route that you should have been taking at that time. You know what I'm saying?
It molded me. It cultivated me.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I'm not one of those. One, I ain't no pushover.
Right.
Two, a lot of things that I see in men today, man, they overmothered and underfathered.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So it took for him to kick me out for me to see, I was out of pocket.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I needed to go that route to become the man I am. You know what I'm saying?
And that's really what it was. You were becoming the man that you are today. That was part of that transition. And like you said, if you would have said, "Oh, okay, well, I'll quit. I'll come in at 10 or whatever time he said," you probably would.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I'm sure he probably knew what he was doing at that time.
For sure.
Because as a father, you're required to give your children those type of ultimatums.
Mm-hmm.
And those type of ultimatums later on align you all to as adults.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
once he give you that ultimatum, you chose the exit. Now I'm sure later on, probably shortly after the tension went down, y'all saw eye to eye as men.
But Pete, like, here's what's crazy. I played at his church.
After that.
Still, yeah.
Yeah.
Even after I got kicked out. Because that was my income.
Yeah.
2, we were still family.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
love.
So you
Yeah.
still had to put on that facade, so to speak, that everything's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are the model first family. Like, ain't nothing going on. But, I mean, honestly, he didn't really treat me any different.
Yeah.
Especially, we got cooler when I left the house.
That's what I'm saying. It's
You know
like
what I'm saying?
it's like the evolution of a man. You automatically he probably respected you as a man at that point, because now you're doing what a man's supposed to do.
He still looked out for me in certain ways.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
for sure. Yeah, he gonna still play his part, but those ultimatums are necessary.
Absolutely.
I think, man. I think a lot of mothers don't, like you said. Your mom was hurt.
Yeah.
She was tore up, like, because she want her baby there. A lot of mothers don't know how to give those ultimatums to young men, and that's when you end up with this cat 36 still at the house. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and you know what's interesting? It's funny you say that. That's what's wrong with society today, bro.
Definitely.
Like, toxic masculinity was a thing for a while. Still is, actually.
Yeah.
But when you don't have a father in the home with you, you don't understand that tough love is actually needed.
Yeah, it's necessary.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I coddle you all your life,
you ain't gonna never be nothing.
I mean, you'll never understand how the real world operates.
Life and life ain't gonna coddle you
at all.
Life, like they say now, life be life,
for sure,
man. And then even sometimes you may have them parents as well off that can come in and save the day, but like I said, life ain't gonna do it.
No sir.
So they can only do that so far, and as you evolve as a man, you'll realize that was the actual thing that was crippling you throughout your life, for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you gotta step into that realm, and your stepfather he did exactly what it took for you to step into that.
Absolutely,
for sure.
And in turn though, what they did was it brought me and my pops back together.
Really?
Yeah, like we didn't have
y'all was a little distant.
We were distant due to the beef amongst parents.
The tension between
right,
them.
Right. So like, once I got kicked out the house, then I got my own spot, of course.
Pops
came say the day. You know what I'm saying?
Now your dad is.
Yeah. What you need, son?
Yeah. And that's perfect too. That worked out too.
For sure, it did. It did. Until it didn't, because now you have these questions. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you want the what ifs and whys.
Yeah, where were you?
Yeah.
Why you ain't come get me? You know what I'm saying? And so you talk about, and that's spilling over past 20, but yeah, for sure. Like, I turned 18 maybe a few months after I got kicked out, and so I contacted him, and then we got back close and developed a relationship. And, things was looking up. Mm-hmm. And so then.
You still in your 20s. You still.
So now,
you done got to your 20s.
Yeah, I done got to my 20s.
Okay. The next decade, the transition into the 20s and 30s.
Man, look, that was wild. I'm not gonna go into everything.
Just give some of those impactful.
I don't want to incriminate myself.
Yeah, some of those most impactful moments.
Boy, I tell you. Man, I got an opportunity to travel the world because of my gift.
Man, that is beautiful, man.
Yeah,
That's a beautiful thing to me, man.
Yeah, man. I'm talking about. I've been to Europe, been to Africa, been to Canada, been to the islands.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. God been good, bro.
That's beautiful.
Man, for real. And it was a culture shock for me to go somewhere where you didn't see black people. And then it was a culture shock to them because, I look like a fly in the buttermilk, as the old folks say.
And talented like a mom.
Yeah, man. You know, so got a chance to really experience life beyond the veil, as they say.
Yeah,
You know?
that's good, man. Now tell me this: during that time, was this all? Was it all gospel?
No.
Or this was a little bit of everything?
So I worked for the BB King's Blues Club.
Okay.
Here in Memphis. They had a contract with the Holland America Cruise Line. All I knew was Carnival. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But Holland America is like a upper tier. Yeah. But it's under the Carnival umbrella.
Okay.
Kind of really centers more so towards older people and families.
Mm-hmm.
But nice.
Really?
Super nice.
This is my first time ever hearing about it.
Yeah, super nice. And so, yeah, man, got a chance to, and you know what's funny? Racism follows you everywhere, P. It don't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So
I was stationed in Germany for 2.5, 3 years.
So you know.
Yeah.
You know. So like that first night when they board the ships and they see niggas, it's like
I was gonna say,
clutching clutching their purse, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Once we get through rocking y'all ass tonight, we're going to see what happened tomorrow. Man, them folks stopping you at the buffet line.
Yeah, now they want to be friends.
Man, you guys are awesome, man.
Yeah.
So great. You know, so that ain't jocking. It's crazy, P.
Yeah.
It happens every
They'll
week.
stereotype you initially. Then once they see how talented you are, now they want to be cool.
Now, and then when they talk to you, oh, you're educated as well. Oh,
wow.
my golly gee. You know, so
like you're a foreign object.
come on, man.
Yeah.
You know, and these are Americans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On the cruise ships now, when you port and then you go out to the ports and you go to the shops and
kinda, like when the boat docks.
Right.
Yeah.
You kind of peruse the city. Now you a spectacle because they've never seen
the talent and
they never seen
and
this
black, yeah,
in person. So you know, people coming up to you, can I touch your hair?
Wow.
These Germans want to touch your hair.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you can't touch my hair. But then like, you get put in this weird space, like
because they're not really being.
They're not being rude or malicious.
Yeah, they just
never saw you before.
Yeah.
They've never seen anything like you before.
That's crazy.
And you're American.
Yeah.
You're not African.
Right.
It's the fact that you are American. And that's another thing. I realized for the first time in my life, I wasn't an African American.
Yeah.
I wasn't black. I was American.
Yeah, you're American.
Through me, dog.
Yeah,
that was culture shock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because one thing I've learned, Africans don't see us as African.
You a mutt.
Yeah, they don't see us as African.
You a mutt.
I mean, they see us as black or American, like you said. They don't like. You'll never hear an African say, "What's up, family?" or "What's up?" You know, no, they don't.
Now, I won't say all of them. Because
and I'm not talking about those that
right.
You know what I mean?
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I just want to be clear,
right.
We don't believe that all Africans think that way.
Yes, yes.
You have Nigerians that do look at us as distant brothers and cousins.
Yeah, definitely.
But then you got some that think you're not African
until we get check some blood work.
For sure,
ain't no kin to me. Yeah,
absolutely, absolutely. You know, so. I actually dated a chick from the Ivory Coast.
Really?
Sure did.
Yeah.
I met her mom and dad.
How did they feel about you?
Dad loved me.
For real?
Mama not so much.
So do you think it was because you were American or?
Man, you know what's funny? I'm gonna put you on something, right? So, man, we're gonna circle back to her.
Okay.
I met this guy from the Ukraine.
Uh-huh.
He says to me, Travis, you really shocked me. What do you mean? You're very smart.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying not to get offended. Can you help me out on what you mean by that?
What you mean? Yeah.
He says, I prejudged you.
Wow.
I said, okay, so what is your depiction of black people? Black Americans. Like, what do you think?
Right.
Well, I thought you to be loud and obnoxious and violent. I said, okay, where do you, and this is accent, by the way. And so, I said, so where did you get this idea from? Like, what did you see that made you think this way?
Media.
World Star Hip Hop.
Wow. Media, like I was saying, yeah.
Now,
TV.
Pete, this is 2013.
Dang.
2013.
So he done dictated and determined a whole race.
Yeah.
Based off World
Forget
Star.
Obama.
Yeah, forget that.
Yeah.
World Star, that's
World Star
it.
Hip Hop.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. So all he see on World Star is niggas fighting.
Fighting,
Smoking,
killing,
getting high,
and
drinking,
racing,
twerking.
and twerking. Yeah.
Hey, so back to the African chick I was dating. Her mother said, "Do you know how they treat their women over there? They pour liquor on them."
Wow.
She was talking about the
clubs and Shake Johnsons.
The tip drill video, P.
What?
Somebody showed her the tip drill video, and she think that's how we treat our women over here.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah, tip drill was just a late night video to watch. That right there, well, it really some strip club action. That
For
was
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, so optics matter.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
BET wasn't really getting shown around the world like that at that time.
Right.
It was just starting to like
expand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
MTV, however, was everywhere.
Everywhere.
So if they showing TRL Live and Tip Drill #2,
that's the hottest thing. That's exactly what they think it is.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what's going on. That's the hottest thing there.
So the white boys playing guitars and they mellow and chill and they taking their girls on picnic dates. And, you know what I'm saying? Oh, the white man. That's what you need, baby. You need white man.
Wow.
Yeah, for real. And then they see Nelly pouring champagne on the bride.
Don't mess with them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey, man.
That's crazy.
Optics mean things,
Optics
bro.
mean a lot.
It's important.
Oh, media has been controlling the narrative for a long time.
For sure.
Yeah,
For
it
sure.
definitely did that.
For sure. And that's why, sad to say, but every black American, especially when we leave the country, we carry the race on our backs.
Definitely.
So you have to be in a positive light wherever you go. My folks used to say when I left the house, when you leave this house, you're an extension of me.
Definitely.
So don't embarrass me.
Yeah.
That's a lot of...
Yeah, that's a load to carry, and that goes a long way.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir. So yeah, needless to say, man, my 20s were... that was a time where when I came back, I said, yeah, I need to do something different.
Really?
Piece this thing together. So that's where TBT Productions came into play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I became a business because then I realized, now, my favorite subject in school, inadvertently, was math.
Okay.
Because math goes well with music. All it is counting.
Timing, yeah.
So, I'm looking at how many, should I say this? I'm looking at how many white people are on these ships, right? I'm also paying attention to how much they're paying
to be on the
to
ship.
be on there.
Okay.
The average, the average, about 45, 5,500, right? But they go up to 15,000. Some even
That's real VI.
150,000 for the week. What? 150 racks.
Damn.
So I'm telling this is a difference here.
Yeah.
You paying 5,000.
That's just basic.
This is real basic.
That's regular.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got a window.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so
they just made you a space.
oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, you down there with the help.
Damn.
So I'm looking at this like, okay. Now, of course I'm black, I'm charismatic, so everybody wants to be near the black crew.
Yeah.
It was like 9 of us.
Oh, the whole band.
The whole band.
Okay.
And most of us were from Memphis.
Really?
And so I get cool with the cruise director. I get cool with people who know the money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I asked the question, how much money do you guys make a week? on average. He said, man, on average, we make about $15 million. I said, wait, just this ship?
One ship.
$15 million.
Damn.
Per cruise. Per cruise, P. Now, cruise may last anywhere between 7 to 9 days. Sometimes they last 11 to 15.
Really? They go port to port, just moving and moving. Yeah.
But you talking about $15 million?
God damn.
So, at that time, I wasn't making about $1,000 a week.
Yeah. Which is good money.
For individual, yeah, for sure. Yeah. To see the world,
yeah,
good money.
Oh yeah, you traveling and making money.
Yeah, you traveling, making money. I can send money home and pay bills and stuff. I'm straight.
Yeah.
But then I thought about it. What my boss getting? P. I found out the numbers. Ooh. I was hot. You know me?
Yeah.
Hot.
You felt like he was cheating you?
Yes. Long stroking.
That $1,000 was good, but you like, hold on now, I know damn well, man.
What Ice Cube say? No Vaseline.
I'll tell you.
So I was like, nah, because then they wanted us to record
an album.
They wanted us to record an album
for the cruise line
to sell.
Wow.
To pay people when they come on.
And y'all make just y'all same $1,000.
Yeah, you just get the same rack. That's all you get.
Oh no!
So we were trying to negotiate a thing, you know what I'm saying? But I was trying to do that before we left.
Yeah.
I told them he's already said he wants to record an album.
Yeah.
We need to go ahead and get on top of the business part.
Definitely. They didn't want to hear that.
Hey man, they was ready to go. They was ready to get, and which I respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then when you get in it, it's like, oh,
yeah,
maybe we should have.
Yeah.
You know. Shout out to Brandon Watts, my boy Brandon Watts, boy. He was a monarchy, boy.
For real,
you know what I mean?
He changed the game.
Nah, we got our ass kicked out.
For real, because y'all was standing up to him.
Yeah, we was standing on business. You know what I'm saying?
Standing on business.
Standing on business. You hear me? Way before King Harris. You know what I'm saying? We was standing on business. You hear me?
So when you made that decision and that transition you into establishing your business.
For sure.
Yeah, because you knew that you had value.
Absolutely. Yeah. I realized what it felt like to get raped.
Yeah.
I ain't want to feel that no more.
Right.
Pause. That was crazy.
I'm with you.
But,
I'm with you. But business rape, that
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, like, I got a family to feed.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just told you my story about how I went through years of piano practice. And, you know what I'm saying? Getting kicked out the house. This is a part of the reason why I charged what I charged.
Yeah.
I had to really go through some stuff to get this music right.
I can dig it.
You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it. And the skills were there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the skills got honed through pain and suffering, love and happiness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Come on, man. Shout out to Al Green. You know, so I mean, it didn't come overnight.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it took for me to lose to realize what I can gain.
But that wasn't a real loss, though. It was just an adjustment.
It was an adjustment. It was a lesson for sure.
A lesson, yeah.
You know, so when we came, when you on the cruise ship, they do what's called a crossover. So we went from Europe to Canada.
Damn.
And then we went to Iceland and Greenland first. Damn. And then we went to Canada. And then from Canada, we went to New York. Man, got our ass off. First thing smoking.
Yeah, we at home now. We home now.
Yeah, you got to come back to Memphis.
Yeah.
So they kicked a few of us off.
So they fired you from Memphis.
Yeah.
You in New York got fired.
Yeah. Hey, I flew over to Germany business class, baby. You hear me?
Flew back regular.
Regular to the
So you came back regular as a motherfucker.
I'm talking about like this right here.
That's crazy.
Get that nigga home. You
That's
hear me?
Wild.
So man, so I came home. I said, well,
gotta do something.
So man,
them skills, them manhood skills kick back in.
For sure. Survival tactics.
Yeah, for sure.
I started teaching.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Teaching keyboard, piano, man.
I was a school teacher.
Oh, school teaching, really?
I was at Bellevue Middle School.
Okay. So, as a like a subject teacher, or
Yeah, I taught jazz piano,
okay,
like pop piano, but the way to introduce middle school kids to piano, I had to make it relative to them. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Something that they can relate to.
yeah,
So I'm teaching theory, right? Sheet music.
wow,
So what I would do is, at the time, what was it, 2014? At the time, I'm taking the rap songs at that time that were popular,
yeah,
but I'm taking the songs that they sampled. I play those first,
okay,
and they would have to guess who that artist was, and I would, of course, Mr. Terry always had rewards for the kids. Trap loved the kids,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So I would reward the kid that got the answer
figured
right.
out. Okay,
Right. And so I would play the song that the rapper performed.
okay,
You know what I'm saying? So I played the sample and the rap song.
yeah.
So my classes turn every day.
Yeah,
You know
they love to come to your class because
sure.
they hearing what's popping
For sure. And look, I had
and learning in the process.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And I had to switch the songs up every class period because they
gonna
talking.
go tell everybody.
Right.
They
Hey, the
tell
song
everybody,
is
yeah, gonna be there, yeah.
not that, baby. No.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
So,
a good strategy to use on the kids too.
yeah,
Yeah,
man. And it kept them involved in tune with the class, man. They really learned music theory, which was like, that was liberating for me.
Yeah,
You know
for
what
sure.
I'm saying?
So when you were doing that, did any kids stick out? Like, you know, like a kid that may be producing now. Did any kids kind of stick out and
Actually, yeah. I got a couple students
say,
that have come back to me and said that they going on to get, I got one student, I can't think of her name right now, but she wanted to get a doctorate.
okay,
Crazy. First of all, they're old enough to go to college. That's what's crazy.
yeah,
And I'm like, man, I'm old, bro. And so I got a couple kids that like minored in music. So I'm
Okay.
like, yeah, man, that's really
yeah.
impactful, man.
That's good.
I'm thankful
That's
that I
good.
was in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, that's good, man. I think that music is the bridge to a lot of it just connects a lot of people and circumstances. So I think it's always been powerful, and just musical knowledge, of course,
Right.
and skills and talent all go hand in hand. But I know that I remember my band teacher, Mr. Davis, and may he rest in peace. Shout out to Mr. Davis.
Shout out to Mr. Davis.
Yeah, he was a pillar in the school being the band teacher. And he
Yeah.
had like this real cool swag about himself. He was a no-nonsense type of guy. And he never really even showed us that. It just, you kind of can read it on him like, dude, just don't play. But he
Right.
was so cool, man. We used to call him JD. He was had a real smooth walk. You know, then we marching band. He got a real little strut going
Yeah.
on. He was a smooth guy, man. But he really, and I played the drums in the band too.
Okay, for sure.
I played in the church. I played drums at the church too. You know what I'm saying? I got me a little
yeah.
shout music in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did a little bit, but in the band, I played the timbalics, whatever they call them, the timps. So we called them the timbalics, and bass, snare, and I learned how to read music and everything in the band, and but everything really came to me by ear. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
gift, man.
Yeah, it came to me by ear, and it led to me pursuing after I got out the military. I pursued the rap. You know what I'm saying, for a while.
For sure.
Had a record label, bottom to the top entertainment.
Dig that.
Had a few artists signed, man. We did our thing for a minute. I actually just went to one of my guys' funeral. His cousin used to be one of my artists. And he just died of a brain aneurysm, man. R.I.P. Dirty D, my boy.
R.I.P. Dirty D.
And we just was reminiscing in his family, just seeing his family. And they was like, man, y'all used to do y'all thing, woo, woo, you know what I'm saying? This is back in, like, I did it probably from 02 all the way to like 08, 09.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? About 08, 07, 08. Once after I pushed and pushed for it, and it didn't take off for me, I had to get to it. I was a widowed father. I had my kids, so it was like I can't keep trying to rap. You know what I'm saying? I had to get to it. And I had a recording studio, so that's how I was kind of making money with it. I was recording other individuals or whatever. I had to add on my crib.
Right.
So I had people coming through charging $35, $40 an hour. It was cool. But then the industry started evolving into where people were able to record it themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? All this hardware don't even really matter no more. You know what I'm saying?
Not for real.
So I had all the hardware. I had probably about $40,000 worth of equipment. You know what I'm saying? I had that, Mackie board at 24/8, everything. I had all this. So it was really, I was really doing it. And then as that faded, of course, the money faded, because people like, man, I can record myself and go get it mixed and mastered, I'm good. They started doing that, so I end up getting out of it. But music definitely is a big influence on most people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with that, after you did the teaching, I'm sure that was a big impact on your life. And this was, what age was that?
So this was like 26, 27.
Okay, so you're still in that 20s window. What was the next impact after that music, after the teaching?
So, ironically enough, BB King's called me back.
The ones that was reaching out back when you were 15.
No. BB King's the
company you was working for.
Yeah, when I was working on the cruise ships. Right?
Okay.
So they called me back and was like, matter of fact, the boss man called me back.
Their talent.
Yeah.
Their talent come back and get you every time.
Yeah, man. So they wanted me to train the bands that go on cruise ships. So, of course, my money different, right?
Yeah.
And it started out as like a temporary thing.
Really?
And then the temp thing went to something more permanent, right? And so from there, I pretty much just quit teaching. And then as I was teaching, I was still working on TVT Pro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to build it up and make it into something.
So I was at Havana Mix for years. Havana Mix is a real popular cigar lounge downtown Memphis.
Downtown, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was there for years, man.
Okay.
A long time.
Yeah.
So I got my footing there. Okay. Of course, I was at other places like I would hit Love. I would hit at the Blue. Remember the Blue?
Yeah, I remember Blue.
Yeah, Blue. Yeah. And man, what was that joint? What was Cache before it was Cache? It was
Cache was
it was Mr. P's.
Mr. P's before Mr. P's. It was
the DAC.
The DAC. It was something else before that.
It was something else before it was the DAC.
Damn.
Yeah, it's gonna come to somebody that gonna comment in the comments.
Yeah, they gonna come with it. I remember it though. Yeah, I remember it though for sure.
I used to hit over there a lot.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy Marcus Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we used to hit at the Blue a lot.
Okay.
And
this is, and when you say we, this was a band that you collaborated with.
Yeah. It's like my partner Marcus Scott, phenomenal talent, phenomenal singer. He asked me to come along with him. I met him at Havana Mix.
Okay.
And so we just started doing our own thing, right?
Dig that.
And so kind of learned from him. And then shout out to John Williams, A440. John Williams, man. Remember Memphis Sounds?
I remember Memphis Sounds.
Man, I used to be at Memphis Sounds every weekend, just soaking it up.
Yeah.
Like, learning, right? So this is where Frank Ray Jr. comes into play.
Okay. Right, we back at Frank Ray Jr.
So Jr. is the MD for John Williams A440.
Okay.
All right.
MD is
music director.
For those that don't know. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So of course John Williams is the lead singer, but him and Frank collaborate a lot.
Okay.
Together for their shows or whatever, right? Man, that doggone Junior saw me in the crowd and said, "Cub, man, come on play, man."
Come on play.
What?
Action.
Yeah, I ain't practice with y'all, man. Man, no, you good? Man. Come on, cuz. Come on.
That's even better. That goes showing what you capable of. Yeah.
Man, look here. I thought I knew something.
Yeah.
Man, dog. I'm on the keyboard. He says, "Yeah, we're gonna do daylight." I'm like, daylight? Yeah, Bobby Womack. You know that, right? I was like, I don't know that, cuz. He's like, okay, let's do it real quick. What? You ain't gonna change the song? No, you got it. So, man, you know how the song started off.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'm listening to it on YouTube, trying to learn the song. Now John on the mic talking.
Yeah.
I'm listening, trying to get it. When I finally got it,
Gone.
John said on the mic, "Sound he got it. You ready? Come on." I'm like, bro, this is just the intro. Hey, you talk about bombed, bro.
You bombed it.
Bombed. You hear me?
Real?
It was bad. It was bad.
Was the crowd able
The
to
crowd was
tell?
cool with it. That was.
They understood
vibing.
that you just had figured it out.
So thankfully, I'm shouting out to everybody. Thankfully, Jonathan Ellison, cold guitar player, he was up there, so he was calling the numbers out. So what the numbers are, it's the major scale, right? Okay. So you got 7 notes. One, like let's say we're in the key of C, right?
Okay.
So on the keyboard you have A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Right.
So if we're in the key of C, you got C, D, E, F, G, A, B.
Okay.
So Jonathan on the guitar,
and that's all under the C.
That's in C. That's in the major scale. That's how they call the numbers out on the major scale, right? So Jonathan playing guitar, he was like, "Go to the 1."
And the 1 is
C.
C.
Go to the 6. That's A.
A. Okay, yeah.
Go back to the 1.
Wow.
6. 2.
And you able to catch that
because I knew music theory.
Music theory, yeah.
Music theory will take you a long way, ladies and gentlemen. Learn it.
That's dope.
If you are an aspiring musician, learn it, please. And learn how to read. It'll take you far. But if I didn't know that, I was shocked.
Out of there, yeah.
You know, and even though you can know the number system, it's still it only helps so much. Okay. Because listen to their record, it's so intricate. You gotta know what they're doing and where they're going. Okay. Right. So and Bobby was a master musician, brother. Yeah. Aside from him sleeping with Sam Cooke's wife
and his brother's wife, all that, but they had a mess going on.
But the brother knew music. You know
he definitely knew that.
Music. So, side note, ain't no nigga finna write no song about how he knocked down my wife. Man, you a cold nigga,
cold
bro.
Nigga, man.
Cold nigga.
I watched the YouTube on the Womack story, man. All them brothers was shady, like they was shady each other.
For sure.
Man, they'd knock each other girl down. They was cold. Crazy. They had babies with the other brother exes, all that. They did all that. You
gotta send me that link.
For real.
I want to see a movie, a biopic on him.
Man, it'll be so deep and wild at the same time.
They have to water it down.
Man, they have to. Man, you know, the man started dating this old lady daughter.
Yeah.
And the man is a fool. He was a fool with it.
He was a damn fool.
If you go look, it's on YouTube. I'm gonna go to my history and send it to you.
Yeah,
but
send me that.
It's a they did a diagram of the Womacks and the brothers and the Sam. You know, they was all just crossing each other out. It's like
crazy.
this Womack had a baby by this ex. I'm talking about this all over the place.
But then the nephew came behind him and got the daughter.
Yeah, that's like a normal thing in their family. That was one of their things. They'll mess off with the ex. They was doing that,
and then started a group. Ain't this?
And go right in and go right at it like it ain't nothing.
Yeah,
they did that, man. I have to see you that link. It was crazy.
I want to see that
for real.
But yeah, man. So after bombing at Memphis Sounds, I said, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to listen to every Essentials playlist that I could think of. Yeah. So I'm talking about Bobby Womack, Johnny Taylor, Isley Brothers, Al Green.
And all it take for you to hear
I just need to listen to it.
Damn, man, that's a beautiful thing. That's some cool. I'm just, man, I just admire the skills that it take. Another side note, real quick. Shout out to my boy Courtney Little. Courtney Little is one.
I was
of them
getting
guys.
to Courtney. I was getting.
Yeah, look, he is one of them guys. I'll sit and just go like be at one of his performances, and I'll see the boy here just turn around. He might say, "B flat."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, the band already know what to do. And I admire that about a singer, you know, and I'm sure he can play instruments probably.
Oh, he
something.
does.
Yeah, I just never seen him play it, but with those type of skills, he would just turn around and just B flat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A minor. He just turn around and say something and just change the sound of the band and everybody just go with it. That goes back to musical theory, and it's just like that is a skill in itself.
Absolutely.
I was like, this is some cold shit. This man just turn around and tell the people change the notes, and they, bam.
And so, since we're on Courtney, Courtney came out of the John Williams camp too.
Really?
So that's where I met Courtney.
Okay.
You know, I knew Courtney from singing gospel, but I actually got a chance to meet Courtney.
And know him personally
through John Williams.
Yeah.
A440.
Okay.
So
A440 is a venue?
No, A440 is the band.
The band. Okay, that's the name of the band. Okay.
And the band was at Memphis Sounds.
Okay.
I'm talking about down in the dungeon.
Yeah, the basement thing downtown. Yeah, I remember that. I've been in there. I've been in Memphis Sounds a couple times.
Yeah, I had my first one night stand.
Went straight upstairs.
And no, we didn't go upstairs
because they had a hotel.
It was a hotel. No, it wasn't my house.
Okay, yeah, you took on home. Yeah,
for sure. Show you right. You know what I'm talking about. You pay up that room we ain't got to, baby. Come on.
Right, come on with me.
First one night stand, first threesome. My God.
And through Memphis Sound.
Memphis Sound.
Shout out to Memphis Sound, man. Y'all done gave this boy a few good things.
Yeah, man. Turn me out. You hear me? Shout out to Memphis Sound. And it wasn't no ugly women either.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. Action.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Hey, and that was one of them little duck off joints. Woo! Like you could, you know, if you wanted to creep, you can creep down there in Memphis Sound. Especially if you're not a regular there anyway.
Yes, sir.
Man, you take you something down through there.
Yes, sir. I'm talking about something nice. Man, you got me drinking this brown, got me talking crazy.
Yeah, man. Tell it all. Tell it all, man.
Yeah, man. I'm talking about, man, Memphis Sound was a spot. I missed this spot, dog.
Yeah, Memphis Sounds was dope, man. I've been in there. I probably hit Memphis Sounds. I would say maybe about 4 times, maybe. I didn't go a lot, but I did go. And I was younger. I wasn't in that rim. I would just, just knowing older people. I go down there, you know what I'm saying, do my thing.
Don't get me wrong. I went to like Premiere. I went to Level 2. Went to the Plush Club.
Yeah.
That just wasn't my thing.
I know what you mean. Yeah, but you was in a different element too.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Plus, at that time, I really liked older women. I call them the South Memphis aunties. You hear me? I love them.
He loved them aunties.
Oh, for sure.
They were definitely in Memphis Sound.
Yeah.
They were in there.
Right, what you said. I'm talking about.
Yeah, they were definitely
in there. They take care of you in that, boy.
Yeah, for sure.
They take care of you. But now, like, it was a lot of young women in there, too, Yeah. But, the aunties were in there, too.
Yeah, they were in there.
And so, I met Courtney, the cougar hunter, you know.
The,
you hear me?
Yes, the.
Ain't but one. I met him through John Williams A440, man, and me and Courtney just vibed together, man. Similar upbringing, you know what I'm saying? So, that's my brother, man.
For sure. Yeah.
And he'll be on the album as well.
Dig that.
Yeah, man. So another shameless plug. But yeah. So yeah, me and Courtney got real tight, real cool, and we developed a relationship.
Okay.
And that is the biggest important piece of my business is the relationships I've cultivated over the years.
Okay.
So and again, back to my upbringing, integrity is the theme of my life, if I can say that right.
Which?
Musicians and singers trust me because I handle business.
Okay.
And if I say I got you, I got you.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody can really say I own money.
Right.
Even though I've been on Thaddeus Matthews before, but that's neither here nor there. that was just a hating ass nigga. But, read the contract. People read contracts when you sign them. Don't just go off of handshakes. Read the contract.
Read the paperwork. Read that
it.
paperwork. Man.
And then you got to be careful like how you treat people too.
Yeah.
Just a brief run through of that. Guy booked my business for a show, so I had to book artists for this blues show.
Okay.
Now, prior to that, you remember the Tequila and Taco Festival?
Yeah.
That was my idea.
Oh, really?
Yes. The people I was working with, they ran with the idea, but they
Mm.
shitted up the process of it.
Okay.
Like, I actually had them a layout on how to do it, but they wanted to cut corners. They wanted to save money. I said, this is gonna be a shit show. And
I remember that. I remember that.
Man, people was mad.
Yeah.
You hear me? Mad. Cause like, man, the alcohol vendors ran out of liquor. You only had Taco Ghana was there. They only had 2 food trucks.
Oh my Lord.
It was more food trucks there, but Taco Ghana was the more recognizable brand.
Okay.
So people wanted that. And then they was still kind of fairly new too, and had the Biera tacos and stuff. So people wanted to dip the taco in a little salt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They want the
Look
works.
like they doing something.
Yeah,
They want the works, Man, it was a shit
It went
show.
bad.
It was bad.
Wow.
It was bad. People.
So when you shared the idea with them, were you supposed to be a part of it, and then they decided to run with it?
So
later?
I booked the talent, which was my boy Courtney Little.
Okay.
I booked Courtney. My side of the deal was fine.
You held your
I held my
end
end
of
of
the
the
bargain.
bargain.
Yeah.
They just took my idea and ran with it. I didn't get no money for that.
Okay.
And they made like 80 racks.
Okay.
$80,000.
Yeah.
Now this is what I'm telling them, and people hear me well. If you ever want to do an event, always understand. If you're trying to sell tickets in advance, please know that Memphis is a weekend city. People don't really buy in advance.
Yeah, you're right.
So they had like, I want to say they had like 800 tickets sold before the event, maybe 1,000. Had like 1,000 tickets sold before the event started.
So that's not a bad thing, right? That's decent.
After the event, they sold 4,500 tickets. 4,500 tickets. So you're anticipating 1,000 people. 4,500 people showed up.
Oh, damn.
So
they, like you said, they jumped the gun, thinking that it was only going to be 1,000 people. They wasn't ready. They had a small, where they do the food trucks downtown? Yeah.
That's where the event was. So people are hot, people waiting on tacos.
Line too long.
People waiting on free alcohol. They ran out of alcohol. Shout out to Disbelief. It ain't y'all fault.
Yeah.
They just didn't provide the folks with accurate information.
Shout out to Benny.
You know what I'm saying?
Ralph.
So it was just like, they were unprepared, but they were unprepared because
they didn't give the proper information. Yeah.
Not only that, they were trying to cut corners. You know what I'm saying? So
instead of going all out and letting people go and make some money.
Right. So, needless to say, they should have had a bigger space. I said Tom Lee Park. They didn't want to go with it. All right, whatever. So they made their money off of that event.
You did your part.
I did my part. They wanted to go with a blues show this go round. So, all right, cool. So I booked the talent for that. Big old lineup.
Yeah.
So they gave me the money in advance to book the talent.
Okay.
Now, the tickets weren't selling as fast as they would like. So, the tickets weren't selling as fast as they would like. So they wanted to cancel the show. I said, you saw what happened with the Tequila and Taco Fest thing.
Just go with it. It's coming.
It's gonna happen. Just calm down.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. They wanted to cancel. So, man, can we get the money back? I was like, all right. Now, in my contract says I ain't got to give you nothing.
Nothing back.
All sales are final. But because I wanted to keep
the relationship.
A relationship. Yeah. Again, that's what my business is based off of, relationships. I wanted to keep a good relationship with these people. I said, fine. You know what? I give it back.
Okay.
All right. Now, here's where there's a stick in the mud. Man, I was doing business with Hard Rock Cafe.
Okay.
So I did their Soul Food Sundays.
I remember that.
All right, cool. Man, Hard Rock owed me like 8 racks.
Ooh.
8. Now, I told them, all right, cool, I'll pay y'all back. Now,
So you expecting?
Yeah, I want my money from what Hard Rock owed me so I could pay them, and I ain't got to dip into my money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I still got a family. You know, I got things going on. I had a relationship at the time.
Yeah.
So, you know, mama need what she need. You
Damn
really?
right.
So,
and I can't pay you what I ain't got.
Come on. And I'm not going to take out of my household
to pay you.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take what's owed to me. So if y'all can just give me a second, let me go holler at these folks.
Right.
Anyway, Hard Rock was taking their sweet time, and they do bad business. You see, that's why they closed now.
Yeah,
you know,
they out of here.
They out of here. So I'm sure the Hard Rock brand is a great establishment, though.
Yeah, and no, you know, we're not trying to throw any shots. My man just telling his story. You know,
I'm telling my story and my experience. Right?
Yeah, we just taking it. We ain't trying to cut nobody throat right now. We just going with his experience.
And if Hard Rock would like to do business in the future, we are ready, willing, and available.
I heard that.
Just so we're clear.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, like they owe me some guap. So I was like, you know what? Let me call these folks. So I called the people. I was like, hey, look, I got some money. Let me work out this with Hard Rock. When I get the check, which the check was supposed to come in a week.
Okay.
When I get the check, I'm going to go ahead and take care of
y'all. Yeah.
Man, now we need our motherfucking money, man. Woo, da-da-da-da-da.
Now y'all don't get nothing.
Oh, that's what we doing. I said, man, I told you, you know, I got you covered. Don't trip. I know what you did. You spend money on these gals and shit. You tricking, nigga, you ain't getting nothing.
Right, yeah.
You get it back in blood.
Waiting on that to come. Yeah, because that's if you talk crazy. Hold on now.
Yeah, because if you talking gangster, you talking greasy. You gotta see me play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You might well take me to court.
Come on, man. You hear me? Get it back in blood. You hear me? And so, needless to say, I've seen the dude since then.
Yeah.
One bust a grape and a fruit salad.
Yeah, come on, man.
You know, so I love my brother Courtney Little. I talked to Courtney about it. Man, Courtney gave me some sound advice. He said, Travis, if you can sleep at night.
Yeah, you ain't cut nobody throat.
Yeah.
And you went against your own contract by saying I'll give it back.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's in the contract.
Yeah.
All sales final.
Yeah.
Make sure your contract's bulletproof.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't get no lawsuit.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, and then like, you know, just out of the kindness of your own heart, you was willing to pay it back. But of course, when you come with aggression, that changed the narrative for me. I mean, I'm like that in any situation. If we can be reasonable, we gonna be reasonable. Right. But if you want to get tough, then I'm gonna make you go ahead and get tough.
For sure.
Yeah, go on get tough.
Man, nigga called Thaddeus Matthews on me, man.
Oh yeah.
Man, for sure. They did the works, bro.
Yeah. That's ugly.
Thaddeus Matthews talking about my pastor and all this, that, and the thing. I'm like, bro, this getting wild, P. I had to call my pastor. I'm like, hey, Bishop, look, man.
Yeah.
I apologize about this. This ain't got nothing to do with you and everything to do with my business. I'm going to handle it, da-da-da.
And let's say this too. I'm gonna talk to this camera right here.
Yeah.
We are not promoting beefing, and we're not promoting bad business. Like I said, this is merely a discussion of my man's experience.
Absolutely.
Man.
And you know what? Shout out to Thaddeus, man. Thaddeus really was just a mediator. You
know
yeah. So he didn't do nothing.
He did
wrong.
what he do.
He did what he do.
Yeah.
And let me be honest. Everything he said wasn't a lie. You know?
Okay.
And that's what people don't understand. People call Thaddeus.
Yeah, and give him information. Yeah, I already know.
You know what I'm saying? So like, what he's saying wasn't totally a lie. It just he didn't have all the facts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Needless to say, everything got washed under the bridge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it is what it is.
And you know what's interesting? What they did to try to slander me really made me popping. You hear me?
Yeah, put you out on the front line. Yeah.
Man,
did you like a tabloid article?
Yes, sir. We was popping. You hear me?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, man, I got a lot of great business from that. Like, shout out to my boys at Sticks and Stones. Man, I love y'all brothers to life.
Yeah, shout out to my brothers, man.
Shout out to Willis and Tavares.
Man.
Yeah, real stand-up brothers.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Will Richardson at Fat Charlie's. You know, Will and Tanya, y'all all right with me. You hear me?
Yeah,
But so yeah,
yeah.
man. We really got a lot of business based off of that, and then I actually got a chance to expand the brand and do some other things.
Dig that.
You know, so which I guess that would now take me to my 30s.
To your 30s.
You know,
you right there. It walk you right into it. Look at that transition.
Man, ain't it smooth? Man,
Yeah.
I'm talking about, man. I think the pandemic hit. Well, hold on. Let's back up a taste.
Back up.
So, no, we in my 30s. That's cool.
Okay.
We still in my 30s.
Okay, you done hit the 30 mark.
My pops died. 2019.
Man, my condolences, man.
2018.
And this is your biological.
My biological dad.
Okay.
He died July 1st, 2019. I'll never forget it.
Now, real quick, had y'all mended?
Oh yeah.
Everything from the past, y'all. So y'all were good.
We were good.
Okay.
Year prior, 2018. I took him to V Live for his 70th birthday.
Oh yeah, shit, y'all were good.
Yeah. Damn.
Y'all had a ball.
We turned up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I won't get into the specifics, but
we know what it is.
Yeah.
We know what it is.
I turned my dog up.
Yeah, his 70th birthday.
Yeah.
Oh yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
We
You woke something up in him that he probably forgot about for a minute.
You hear me? Oh no, he forgot.
He forgot. He right at it. Yeah.
It was just another Wednesday for him.
Yeah, another Wednesday night.
But he was, man, he really enjoyed that.
That's what's up, man.
So
That's what's up, man.
That.
So 19, he passed away.
Yeah, and so I took that real hard, as anybody should. You know?
Yeah, definitely, especially if y'all close.
Yeah.
For
So,
sure.
I kind of fell off the business for a little minute and just had to try to regroup.
Yeah.
You know, still trying to find my way. 2020, the
Pandemic hit.
So I'm still grieving. Yeah, but I'm trying to get my bearings together.
Yeah, you trying to get on your feet.
know?
Yeah.
Man, shout out to, hey man, look, I'm not a Trump supporter, but I'm a Trump supporter. Man. You a big.
I just talked about it in a previous interview, man. We like, man, Trump had people happy.
Hey, you hear me?
He made some sad people happy.
For
man.
sure.
For real.
For sure.
Trump stepped up, man.
Yeah, I'm voting for him. Hey, you can get mad if you want to.
I'm telling you, man.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Man, listen, my folks ate good. You hear me?
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about no scamming stuff.
I'm with you.
I'm talking about like
it was some legit good money out
sure.
here. Yeah.
People had money to spend.
Yeah.
Which in turn had my band and the partners at clients that I had, like they made money.
Active.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if they making money, then
we
making
money for sure. Yeah.
You know, so like, bro, I'm dude,
that's what's up. He really did, man. Trump really understood. He really understood what was going on in the economy, and he was making some things happen.
Pete, man, and I'm gonna say this and make the record straight because I'm as pro-black as anybody, right?
Yeah.
So, but I just like to be clear and concise. I was a nigga under Bush.
Yeah.
I was a nigga under Obama.
Yeah.
Under Trump, I was a nigga with some money. You hear me?
Man, I say it all the time, man. Trump really made a difference. And I'm going to say this again, too. I said on another interview, too. Trump really was the nigga in office.
For sure.
Man, whenever, you know, we talk about nigga shit.
Yeah,
Trump
for
did
sure.
some real nigga shit.
For sure. Man, nigga got really Lil Wayne off of a gun charge, a federal gun charge.
Man, Trump did, man, he did some things, man, and they looked out for.
He got off Kodak.
Yeah.
He did a lot. He got a lot of folk off.
Because he understood. He really understood. That's what I say. And when I say nigga shit, I meant things that black people can appreciate.
Well, let's back up a taste.
Yeah.
Now, Obama did sign a lot of letters to get a lot of.
He got my uncle out.
Yeah,
man. R.I.P. to my uncle Daryl, man. Daryl Hurt, man. He got my Obama let my uncle out. He gave him his clemency. My uncle was facing 32 years in the Fed.
Yeah.
and he got him out after 9 years. So he did do some good things in that realm, but I think Trump, the difference between him and Trump is Trump understood that people needed some money.
Absolutely. I mean, we were in a worldwide pandemic.
He understood that. He knew money is what's going to help this situation.
Now, I think where, I'll say this, other countries was just giving a lot of free money away.
Yeah.
I think where a lot of us got a little smarter is that people realize, if I got an LLC behind my name, we can make the table shake. You hear me?
Man.
And I got 2 businesses.
Man.
So I was pretty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So
I know I didn't get any of that good money, but I got some money.
Yeah, you got some money. I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
I got some money for sure. I definitely got some money. Being an entrepreneur, he definitely made a way for us, for real.
I'm going to be real, though, man. And that's one thing I want to push to my children whenever I do have them. My grandmother told my mom, hey, you go, when you graduate high school, go get you a good job. Yeah. My mama told me when you graduate high school, go to college so you can get you a degree and get you a good job. Yeah. Nobody told us to go open a business.
Nah, nobody.
Nobody pressed it.
The narrative was graduate and get you a good job.
Yeah, I mean, because
if you go to school, get you a better job, but at least graduate and get you a good job.
And the narrative was security, right?
Definitely, yeah.
And shout out to anybody who works 9 to 5. This is no knock to nobody who works 9 to 5. Do what you do for your family. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I just know I've been hard headed all my life.
Man.
I've been doing things on my terms all my life.
But what we've learned is your skills can pay the bills.
Absolutely.
That's what that is.
Absolutely.
If you have any type of skills, man, that's what you can use. You can use that to pay the bills for real. And that goes from, music, barbering, whatever it may be. But if you have a skill that you can get money from, you can hone in on that skill and really pay your bills.
Absolutely.
Man, for real. I agree with you.
Yeah, man.
And nobody said that. I come from a family full of hard workers, and my, like we was talking about, them uncles and my stuff, they all had them skills to where they can make other money.
Absolutely.
But the narrative was go to work still.
For sure.
But they would use those skills to get extra money. Me, man, I'm an X out to work. I ain't gonna work for nobody. I'm gonna just use these skills. You know what I'm saying?
And man,
for
look,
sure.
The Bible speaks about it, man. Your gift will make room for you.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
And so I'm a living testament of that.
Yeah.
As you are.
Man,
you know what
definitely.
I'm saying? Like,
definitely.
Your skills, your gift, anything you're good at, y'all, you ain't gotta, don't get me wrong. I worked my job until my business took off.
For sure. Yeah,
you know
don't be no damn fool.
Don't be a damn fool.
Yeah, don't be no damn fool. But I'm with you.
Mama said be a fool, just not a damn fool.
Yeah, not no damn fool.
You know, work your job until your business can take off.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful, man. I really, really am.
That's what's up, man.
And so now it's just all about diversifying income and making investments.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And again, like another thing the pandemic taught me is how to be pandemic proof. And man, you need something that's gonna be pandemic proof.
Something that don't stop.
You hear me?
Something that does not stop.
For
real. I don't care if they say you're essential or not. Man, non-essential, still keep it going.
Absolutely.
For real.
Sure. So that's what. Now I got my money up. What Walker say? I got my money up. Now I can re-up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For real.
It's now it's time to make investments
that keep it going.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that can generate more money.
For sure.
For sure.
So yeah, man. Pops passed, and that really that was another thing. After I got out of that funk. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how did he maneuver through life? Like, he was a giver. He was a hustler, too.
Really?
For sure. Like, one of the plans was we were going to get him we're going to go into business together. He was going to have a pressure washing business.
Mm-hmm.
But his wife got ill, so he had to take care of her.
Yeah.
He passed before her.
Wow.
And then she passed 6 months later.
Wow.
Yep.
Ain't that something?
Yep. So, and Pops didn't leave me nothing. And it wasn't that he couldn't.
He didn't understand how?
No, it was more or less he didn't take the proper. He wasn't ready to go.
Okay.
So he wasn't thinking about, I'm gonna die. My boy, you 70.
Yeah.
Like, it's time to have that conversation.
Yeah,
Y'all, it's time to have these conversations now.
Yeah, that's a narrative in a lot of black families. They don't discuss that part of it. They don't discuss that part of it. They usually wait a little too late.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whether we want to realize it or not, we middle aged, P.
That shit, I claim it.
we middle aged,
and I'm older than you.
Yeah,
I'll be 47 this month.
Oh, you look good, boy.
Yeah, I'll be 47 this month, March 23rd, my birthday,
Dig
man. Yeah,
dig that. And what I'm getting at is, the life expectancy of the black man is like 70, 71.
Yeah, that's
really,
lucky.
If you're lucky.
That's lucky, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's really like 50, 40.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My boy, I just went to his funeral the other day, man. My boy was 46. He my age.
Wow.
Brain cancer.
Wow.
Took him up out there. I just had a conversation with one of my clients about a week or so ago. And we were talking about dying of natural causes, right? And I said, it is really time to pay attention when your peers start dying of natural causes. Now, if you didn't pay attention prior to that, when that starts happening, you better pay attention.
Yes, sir.
Now, it's one thing, you might have a partner that been in the streets, you know what I'm saying? He in the streets. That's coming.
Right.
Man, that nigga just got shot. That nigga been out here all this time. That's normal.
Right.
But when your peers get to die, that's normal. Like, now I won't even say normal, but that comes with
it
that
comes
life.
with the life. Yeah,
but
for sure.
when you talking about your peers, your age, the people your age, and they get to having heart attacks and strokes and man, that is a time, if you ain't took heed to health and wealth and
cardiac issues. He died because the hospital put the stent in on the wrong side.
Oh my God.
So, you get pissed because my boy didn't plan on dying because he
didn't have to die.
Yeah. Like, that could have been preventable, right? He had cancer. He beat cancer. But I'm looking at him, knowing I'm his son, I need to be on top of these things.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I got real big on like black seed oil and activated charcoal, stuff like that. Homeopathic really help the body naturally. Like, you ain't got to take no pills and all that old junk. You know what I'm saying? So that's really a big thing for me, is staying on top of my health, because I know it. And thank God, like, the only major surgery I've had was recently. I had my appendix removed. Man, let me tell you something. I got a brand new respect for women.
Really?
Man, let me tell you something. Women got to have a C-section and have a person snatched out, and then they got to go back to work.
Yeah.
Shit. Let me tell you something. My wife ain't got to go to work if she don't want to. Having that appendix removed, P.
That pain?
Woo!
My uncle had his appendix burst, ruptured.
Yeah.
I think it ruptured or something.
Wow.
Man, he had to get it up out of there. That's pardon me too, but that's one of them tricky ones too. Like from your experience, what was the initial set on that you had an issue?
Man, fooling with T, Tavares, and
so drinking.
Yes.
Really?
Drinking. Fool with T and Lil Marvin. It's y'all fault. Man, it was New Year's, P. Look, it was New Year. We were turned up. I'm talking about turned.
Dang.
And so I'm trying to calm down Lil Marvin. Lil Marvin wilding, he wilding.
Yeah.
The T being T. You know what I'm saying? So we so I'm just taking him to the head, right? Man, I woke up the next day reaching for my phone in the bed, and I felt a sharp pain. Oh, what the hell is that? I'm thinking I had a cramp or something. I'm like, yeah, I'll walk it out.
Worse than the cramp.
Man, look, that pain didn't go nowhere for like a couple days. And I said, nah, I gotta go to the hospital.
You saw,
This ain't right.
That's the key, man. Go to the hospital. Don't try to figure it out. Don't go to Google.
Yeah.
Go get yourself checked out.
I did go to Google.
You went to Google first?
I did go to Google. I'm like, this don't feel right.
You gotta try to describe it in Google and let them tell you. Come on, man.
I did go to Google.
No blood work or nothing. You just gonna just diagnose.
Like when I feel like my appendix. I kind of knew what to expect, because I know my body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I'm pretty regular as far as like getting checked out or whatever.
Yeah.
Man, I felt that pain. I said, man, I gotta go to the doctor. This ain't right. So, New Year's Day was on a Monday. Wednesday, I'm at the ER.
Yeah, it got real.
Yeah, and real fast.
Yeah.
So mind you, people coughing and snotting and crap in the ER. I was like, man, I'm gonna come back. I ain't trying to get sicker than what I am, right? I wasn't sick, but I knew I wasn't right.
You knew you was hurt. Yeah.
I went back around midnight. Some folks told me, yes, sir, Mr. Terry, you're right. It's appendicitis. I'm like, shit.
That's inflammation of the appendix for those who don't know.
So, yeah, we're going to take you to surgery. When's the last time you ate? 6 o'clock? Oh, yeah, we got a room for you right now. I'm like, yikes. So you can't eat. So mind you, I'm starving like Marvin. I'm talking about hungry as a hostage. So they give me IVs until it's time to go to surgery.
And boom.
Boy,
get that thing out of there.
The surgeon told me, yeah, you came just in time because it was falling apart as we were trying to pull it out.
It would have ruptured on you and took you up out of there.
God is good, man. Went back for a checkup. The surgeon told me, yeah, man, everything checks out. You're good. There's no cancer. I'm like, whoa. No cancer?
They checked it out and made sure.
Nigga, I didn't know cancer was an option. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't scared you. They ain't give you that scare.
Well, they don't tell you that because like your body can go into a shock.
Panic. Yeah,
right. So thanks be to God, that wasn't even the case.
That's crazy, man.
So man, y'all take care of yourself.
Take care of your body, man.
I'm gonna tell you what it is too. I'm guilty of it. That brown liquor. Brown dark drinks, period. Coca-Cola,
period. Yeah.
Sweet tea. All of it.
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Drink you some water. It's good for
sure.
you. Get you some Evian, though. Get you the good stuff.
Say get the good stuff.
Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself.
Yeah,
really.
we ain't getting nobody no promo. Get you some water.
Get you some water. Yeah. My bad. Get some water. Get you some alkaline water.
For sure, man.
Get your body right.
Well, look, Trap, we gonna tap into a couple more questions, man. We rolling into my next one, so I wanna do a couple words with you, man. I want you to tell me what a few words mean, and then we gonna check up out of here.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with the word respect. A lot of time, and real quick, they usually put respect, loyalty, and respect together. Mm-hmm. I separate those because I feel like the only way you can be loyal to me is if we have a relationship of some sort. Mm-hmm. You can't be loyal to me without having a relationship with me. But respect, man, you don't even have to know me to respect me. So I like to ask that's the first one, man, respect. Tell the people what respect means to you, bro.
Respect to me falls in line with the word and theme of the day. Or the episode, integrity.
Yes.
Integrity plays a big part of respect.
No doubt.
I can't respect a person who isn't integral.
Yes.
Meaning you don't stand on business about what you mean to say. Like, bro, how can I respect you?
And not like King stand on business.
Yeah, we ain't talking about
and it's a different when you talking integrity, that means just stand up and just stand up to whatever the situation is. You know what I'm saying? And just being true to yourself.
Being a man and a woman of your word, means so much.
Definitely.
Respect comes into play when your name is brought up in a room and everybody in the room has nothing but positive things to say about you. Meaning your integrity
has carried you all the way through.
I mean, to the point where it defends your name when you're your presence isn't there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
All right. Well, we're going to go on into the next one, man. Tell me about that word loyalty. Now, that's a tricky one for some people, but,
Tell me about
it. Yeah. And like I said, that comes with a relationship. And, of course, different types of relationships require different types of loyalty. But in a nutshell, the word loyalty, man, what does that mean?
Loyalty is dependability. Can I depend on you?
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
It could fall under integrity as well. But loyalty, I call you my brother, I call you my sister, and you're there for me when I need you.
Yeah.
That's loyalty to me. I'll give you a quick story.
No doubt.
I lost my little brother this past October. His name is Alfonso Turner. Goes by Smoochie.
Rest in peace, Smoochie.
He owned this restaurant called The Table.
Yeah.
And, he started out as my barber.
Mm-hmm.
And so the man would leave the barbershop and go downtown. He had a grill on the back of his pickup truck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he'd be like, T, I'm going to be downtown now. You can come through? Yeah, I pull up. So I was already downtown because I met Havana Mix.
Right.
So I'm telling folks that's inside, hey, man, y'all go support my boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's loyalty.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all go support my boy here around the corner. Whoop-de-woo. Boys smoke wings, fire.
Yeah.
Circle B's, all of it.
Yeah.
And he cheaper than was across the street.
Right.
So that's loyalty, Pete. And I saw that man.
Support.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I saw that brother go from taking a barbecue grill on the back of his truck coming downtown to a brick and mortar restaurant, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I can stand on all 10 toes and say I was there every step of the way. I saw him get it out the mud.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And when he was there and he, hey, T, I need XYZ. I got you.
You got,
Don't even worry about it.
That's your loyalty to him.
I was there the day he died, P.
Wow.
That's loyalty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in the shootout with my brother. That's loyalty.
Wow. That's deep,
You know what I'm saying? So, rest in peace, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Love you, my boy. Miss you, man.
No doubt.
For me, that's loyalty.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, that's real.
You gotta be a man of your word.
For sure. One more word, man. I don't know what I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the word unity. Tap into that word for me, man. You don't get a lot of that around these parts. You don't get a lot of it, but when you get it, it's good. But tap into that word.
I'm gonna say this, right? I think unity is subjective because unity happens amongst tribe. We're tribal people.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? We have our cliques and we have our, friend groups that we support.
For sure.
And there's nothing wrong with that. However, when we're looking at unity on a global scale, that's where we defer and that's where we mess up. African Americans are if we're to be compared to a country, the 13th most powerful nation in the world.
Right.
We bring in trillions of dollars.
Trillions
of dollars.
Yeah.
I think we were right above Italy.
Yeah.
In the scale of like money and buying power.
Yeah.
African Americans. So if we would have just take that,
and unify to each other.
We could take that money and just buy a corner of the country.
Yeah.
Have our own reservations. You know what I'm talking about? Have our own Atlanta. Have our own.
That'll be a whole
Miami.
new world.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's a whole new world.
And we could do it.
We definitely could.
The problem is everybody isn't evolved enough to do it.
And that takes an act of God almost.
For sure.
Yeah, I ain't gonna even say almost. That takes an act of God, right?
Malcolm X was an act of God.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King Jr. was an act of God.
Definitely.
These are martyrs that that died, fought and died for what they believe in.
Yeah.
You'll never see another one of those.
Nah.
People too worried.
They won't. This society won't allow him to rise. They know what they know their power now. One of those would change the trajectory of us as a whole.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they won't let him rise.
But here's the thing, like the leadership from those two individuals, there are more than those. Ralph Abernathy.
Yeah,
there's way more than just Martin
more,
Luther King and Malcolm X. However, just for those two in particular, excuse me, the integrity that they carried and the respect that they demanded brought the unity that we look for.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And the just the drive that they had, and like you said, the belief that they stood for, it really, it just kind of bled into the people.
But the sad part is, if you go back and research, Martin Luther King's approval rating was low.
Yeah.
Like, it was black folks that hated him.
Yeah, they weren't with that.
No.
Nah, they weren't with that.
It was black folks that hated Malcolm
X.
You know, they want, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You getting too deep for them. You know
yeah,
what I'm talking
for
about?
real.
We go there, we ain't got that kind of time.
Yeah, we ain't got that time.
Or the apparatus for all of that.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do you like that.
Yeah, but yeah, man, like, they had one of Malcolm X's own in the crowd to blow his ass out.
Yeah.
Same with MLK. And I ain't going to tell you this, and you heard this for free on the So 100 podcast.
Yeah, Beyond the Clientele.
Beyond the Clientele.
Yeah.
So 100 is a clothing brand?
Yeah.
I need me a shirt
and the company.
For sure. I need that. Man, they had somebody in the bushes. Peep, right?
You better know it.
My track coach, I didn't run track, but he was a track coach at the school. I played football.
Yeah.
But the track coach, Coach Reddick, he was Martin Luther King's personal security when he would come to Memphis.
Really?
Absolutely. Coach Reddick worked for MPD at the time.
Uh-huh.
They would always have him do detail for MLK.
Not that day.
This particular day, they told him he's off.
Stand down.
I wonder why.
Cold game, because he's going to do his job.
Come on, man. Come on, Pete.
For real.
Come on, man. So it's stuff that they keeping out of history books for a reason, man.
You better know it.
Yeah, man. I remember he told us when he had to go testify for the federal case when his family sued the country.
Yeah.
And they settled for $1. Wow. They just wanted the truth out.
Damn.
And this is all documented. Y'all can go look this up.
Yeah.
It's all documented. They just settled for $1. Not me, P.
Nah. Give me all mine.
Oh, man. You hear me?
Man. Well, look, Trap, check it out, man. We're going to close it out with this, man. I want you to tell the people, I don't want to say 5. Give me a 3-year vision that you got for yourself, your company, as a man, as an individual, or just as a whole. Give me a 3-year vision you got, man. Share that with the people, man.
I'm putting y'all in my business.
Yeah.
We're going to stand on it, though. You hear me?
Damn right. Because, see, what I like to do, the reason I do that, because I know when you say it here, that gives you that fuel to get to it.
Yeah.
You said it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you got to stand on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 years, I'm going to have a kid at some point.
Ooh. Boy, you jumped off.
I'm jumping off the porch, P. I'm jumping off the porch, P.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
3 years, I got to have me a kid, man.
All right.
I've been a single man long enough.
Okay.
It's time
Okay.
to further the legacy. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
On another note, we're putting out this album.
Yeah.
3 years, we're going to have 3 albums out.
Okay.
Got enough material now to do 3 albums.
That.
But we're going to put it out one at a time and kind of give it a real nice rollout.
Yeah.
And do this thing the right way.
For sure.
Got a few connections at Rock Nation.
Okay.
That we're going to tap into.
Man.
The purpose of this album is to give these Memphis artists a look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Memphis is known for rap and hip hop.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing. It's cool that we're getting some shine, but the problem is,
overshadowing
It's overshadowing the soul singing, and that's the culture. Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's in the air we breathe, the food we eat, the water we drink. Soul is just throughout the city.
Yeah,
and we don't display that musically, not on the mainstream anyway.
Yeah,
and if we do, we're singing somebody's background vocals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we need some of our own to be on the forefront and start the movement for this Memphis soul music regime. You know what I'm saying? So
no doubt.
That is my goal for the next 3 years to really put man, rub on the road. You hear me?
Yeah.
We gonna really get it popping. Not to mention, we want these placements. We want commercials, movie ads. You know what I'm saying?
Get it all.
We need all of that. Residual income for these musicians, for their kids to have someday.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? This is how we change the narrative of the musician community here and abroad. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like, I want to be able to be that conduit for somebody to say, hey, trap can do it, anybody can do it.
That's what's up.
Because we need to be about the business.
For sure.
The music side, and this is where
the talent is there.
Yeah.
But you got to get the business right.
This is where a lot of people get it misconstrued. We're in the entertainment business.
Yes.
I do the music business.
It's a difference.
There's a difference.
Yeah, it's a difference.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if you pick it up what I'm putting down,
yeah.
I don't have to explain any further.
It's a difference.
You know, I want to go ahead and tap into the music business so that we can go ahead and get these contracts right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That where people can get paid promptly and on time.
Yeah.
And then
and what they're worth.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? A wise man taught me years ago. Shout out to Rob Hunter Sr. I can't believe I gave him a shout out. He gonna laugh at that. Rob Hunter Sr. taught me years ago. You don't get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate.
That's a
bar.
That's a real one.
That's a bar. So that being said, I'm getting what I negotiate.
Yeah.
And what I negotiate is what I deserve.
No doubt.
You know what I'm talking about? And I ain't settling for a dime less.
No doubt. That's what's up, man. Hey, we got to end it on that note right there, man.
Show you right.
Hey, that concludes another episode of Beyond the Clientele. I'm your host, J1, J100, Mr. So 100. You know I do it the So 100 way. The So 100 way. And shout out to my boy Travis Terry in the building, man. Salute. Y'all stay up.